Crenshaw here, still the 7th, and it's just a beautiful day. We got back from Bongabong. We had a real nice ride. Got to look around. One of the things here when you're driving on these roads, don't think you're going to make any real good time. There's just going to be so many vehicles. They pop out of nowhere. If you're driving through these small towns along the highway, slow it way down because they just pop out of nowhere. Vehicles, a lot of them don't look. They just come flying out from a side. So it would behoove you to drive nice and easy. But I wanted to show you some of Gloria's plants. I like how do you like those pots, guys? They don't waste anything here. This is all her plants. We want to do the same. This one I particularly like. I think this is really nice. I wouldn't mind having these all around our Cobo house. Now what we're going to do, we were talking to Jaime, and he said that price on that was way too high, and the best thing to do would be buy the materials and then hire a Cobo house builder. They know plenty of them around here that do a good job, and get it for half. Or even just get a way bigger one for about the same. So we're thinking on doing that, but he said this is the last month that you can get the bamboo. Then we'll have to wait till next year. So what we're going to do this year, we're going to get the septic in, make sure the water's hooked. I want to get the septic tank and then build like a bathhouse outside, and get that set in place right off the bat, so that when we get the Cobo house, we can just connect everything up and we'll be good to go. That's our plans right now. But this one here, we got this since our last night. We got the karaoke. We got the karaoke machine. Guy came and dropped it off. We're gonna sing some karaoke. We bought a bunch of hot dogs for the kids, barbecuing. We got some fish, and this is how you get back to Jaime and Gloria's place. They're in here, but once you get out to the roads here, I have to say that all the way to Bongabong, I thought the roads were really fantastic. They're putting in a ton of new bridges, and really good. And this is their Jaime and Gloria's well over here. Anybody can use it. I've never even heard of it ever running out, but they had the water. They get it tested, and it's more like an alkaline water. And it's where you bath. Come out here and bath. I bathed in the house today because there was Jason was doing laundry for him. But here's a nice house. There's I like the roof on this one. I don't know what happened. Must have been through a storm or something. But this is out the road here. They're letting us park over there under the pavilion. And of course, you got your basketball court. Last night they had a big. They have a league. They have a league play, and all the different teams come play each other. It was pretty neat. The kids enjoyed it. The kids have been having a royal blast. They're with their cousins, and Faye's sister, when we left, she was crying this morning. She was kind of bummed, but they're going to be coming to visit her mom in December, and we said, hey, come stay with us for a little bit too in Lipa on your way through. So they're going to come stay with us for a little bit, and so that's how we're going to do it. That's what we're going to do. But this is it. This is going back to the place. We've been here. This will be our third time here, and we just enjoy it every time. And they got so much stuff growing. They got their chickens. They got ducks. All kinds of stuff. It's like pruning. He's going to be over tonight for our last night here, and he's got carabao, pigs, goats, all kinds of stuff. But one of the things too I thought was really neat, Arlen came over and for lunch gave me we had some rice noodles, and then he came and picked the pineapple. I hope you can see that good. I don't know. Let me go see if I can go over here and get a better picture of it. See, they got pineapples growing. Is that cool or what? That is just too cool. So he picked one off of here, and we had a salty pineapple for lunch. And they got their calamansi trees, and we have a bunch of them on the ground. Arlen's going to go over there, and he's going to clean up the trees so they'll produce, because they've been just left go for years and years. So he's going to do the pruning and whatever he needs. Uncle Pruding's going to go set us up with some plants like the durian. He's an expert at growing durian. That's part of his farm. And then, of course, we want papaya. Those are pretty easy to grow. We want to put a whole line of papaya in, because I love them dang things. And we want some dwarf coconut trees. We'll start them. And I'd like to put a avocado tree in. We have plenty of room for it, and it's would like to do that. But that won't be for my benefit. That'll be for the kids down the road, because they take a while to grow. And that's just how we're going to do it. And so we'll be slowly moving on. They couldn't get the surveyor to come out after the election. They said they just couldn't do it. And where the right-of-way is, it's a 2-meter right-of-way. So the people on the one side, they do a meter, and then we do a meter off of ours for the right-of-way. And what the lady said, when they get that surveyed, she's going to give us a little extra on the other side. They'll put it right in with the title. Very, very nice people that we bought from. They'll be our neighbors. And I was worried about the house. If we build something and we're not there all the time, is it going to be squatters in there? Are they going to steal everything? We don't know. I thought everything was good here until we heard of all of his eggplants getting stolen. And it took somebody a long time, and they had to have a big cart, because there was a boatload of eggplants in there, and they got them all. They got every dang one of them. So that's not too cool. Not too cool at all. But what we were thinking of doing is putting the Kubo house close to, right on the line next to that guy's, and then what it'll look like, and easier to get the water there. What it's going to look like is like it's part of his, so people will probably watch out. And there's always somebody there, so that would be pretty cool. Help keep an eye on the place. And we really liked them. We liked the husband and wife, and they got some beautiful kids. Hi guys. And so that's cool to have nice neighbors. Everybody was about as friendly as you can get when we were just walking down the road, saying howdy to everybody, and they'd stop and chit chat. And so I think it's going to be a good thing. And then also we found a shortcut into the place depending on which way you come. And then the other thing, there's Jaime. Hello. And then there's a walking path. Hi guys. The back. Hello. On the back of the property that just walks right over to the school. Now, what happened here with the schools? I just got bit by an ant. With the schools, in face-to-face, what they call face-to-face schooling, you can't do that unless you got a shot here. And I'm like, oh my, it seems like it's even worse here than where we're at. And we just heard also that it's hard for the people just started from Luzon coming here now to get here, because they're afraid they're going to bring the COVID. But if you look around here, most of the folks aren't wearing anything. Even in the stores, you just cruise right in. I actually forgot to put mine on. I usually, when I get to security, I'll put it on or something, at least a half-assed attempt. I just forgot. It was in my pocket, getting out of the car, and walked through. The guy just waved at me. Hey, how you doing? Yeah, the security guard, and nobody said a dang thing in the store. Most of the workers weren't wearing anything. The Pure Gold here store in California, it's actually a pretty nice one. I've been in some Pure Golds that were just crap holes, but this one's a very, very nice one, very clean. And we got some really good meat. We got some ground sirloin. That was absolutely fantastic. We made the spaghetti, and that disappeared. I made a big old big old batch of that with Jaime. We made that spaghetti, and that's just gone. They sucked that stuff right up. So that was cool. So
Take a shot the front of the banana.
yeah, look at all the look at the bananas.
And then they look to another place.
Yeah, he's got all kinds of stuff growing here. And that's his little house. Well, that's how ours is going to be, something like that. And like I said, we don't need big. It's going to be our home away from home for a while. And then what I'd like to do is after we got that in, and in a couple of years, we'll start, if we can get a move here, we'll start and build the house I want. One floor. There's no flooding over there. We already asked, even when the rainy season comes and all that. There's no flooding at all. So there's not a problem. There's no flooding here. Except when it rains real hard, you get puddles and stuff like that. But it drains off quick here. So, and there's the ducks. There's one of them. Hey, buddy. But this is some place, and it goes way back. They have there's a path through here if you go through there, and they got all kinds of stuff they got planted back there. Glory's making this little casaba. What do you call these? What do you call these, Jaime?
This is a casaba.
Casaba. And she makes these, puts them in the banana leaves, and then you steam them, right?
Steam.
Then they're going to be steamed, and then they're yummy, guys. I can eat 2 or 3 of those, no problem. So she's making them now. Yeah, it's delicious. That's very delicious. So she makes them for her store. When the basketball court, when the league comes in, she has a little setup there.
This is a citrus.
Yeah, I know. When she has a little stand she sets up, and she's got drinks and stuff that she makes, the different kind of fluids that they drink here. And yeah, I got the duck already. Yeah, he's good. And she's got all kinds of little treats that she sells and stuff. So that's really cool. They're always nobody is idle here. I have not seen anybody just idle, and they're always doing something on this farm, and I dig it. I do. I dig this to no end. This is so cool. And we got the one fellow over here, Jason. He wants to go out and have us hire him to clean the ground up, clean all the brush up, and I told Faye, yeah, get him, have him give us a price, and we can transfer money down here over the phone. They got a thing here. You go into 7-Eleven, and it's like a Gcash thing, and you just you punch in who you want it to go to with their phone number, and then you get your little receipt, you give it to the cashier, and then as soon as she's got that, as soon as you pay it, they click a little thing, and then whoever wants the money, they just take their cell phone, go to 7-Eleven or any Gcash place, and they boop, and they can get their funds. So that's going to be cool. So because I'm not sure who is going to do the septic, but we want to get that done. I want to get that done here in the next, maybe after this rainy season. It's going to be 2 months. It's going to be June and July here, where they said it's just always raining. After that, so I figure August, September, November, like that, we'll get the septic in, and we might even come back down here. If I don't know how it's going to work with the schools, we can do the modules, but right now the way they're doing our school is Dorothy goes 1 week, because it's like limited. She goes for a week, and then she's home doing modules, and then Maddie goes for a week. But because of the COVID, even though he already went to kindergarten and all this stuff, they starting him over in kindergarten, which I don't know. To me, that just seems very odd. But I'm going to go ahead and let you go. It's getting kind of late, and we're going to be having some good eats here pretty soon. And they want to start singing karaoke. So this is Rick Shaw out, and loving it down on the farm.